Hey everybody, we are in the crunch period, last few days before we fly, and honestly it's been incredibly stressful, but funny enough we found an interesting way of kind of overcoming that stress, and you can see all of that right here. What are you feeling, Papa?
Stressed. I don't like not being in control of anything.
Talk to me.
I'm just
I know, Papa. I'm fine right now. I obviously don't like seeing you stressed, and thankfully I'm doing better than yesterday. Yesterday, just to be clear, I was just really nervous about things. We have our COVID PCR test on Thursday before we go, and we've been quarantining and in full lockdown, so I don't see how we could bugger this up. But being really nervous about it and being a bit of a hypochondriac, I was aggressive with my tongue brush in the morning, which just sent me reeling all day long, being like, I'm so aware of my tongue and maybe it's something, and it's not. Today I'm fine, and everything else points to the fact that we're fine. But it's about putting in a fight, an actual fight, since the beginning of October to get this far, and it's about it's about sinking this much money, ambition, drive to make this all happen, and know that any number of events in the next week or in the next 5-6 days at this point can send us all right back and lose everything that we've put in to make this happen.
Yeah. It's difficult when you've had all this time fighting and you knew the steps and you took the steps to get there, to then be at a point that you there's nothing else you can do. I think that's what's making me feel so just stressed and upset and all of the things is because there's nothing else I can do, and I just have to cross my fingers and hope for the best.
As I keep trying to remind myself and Kira, though, my body is very much in fight mode, and no one seems to like really understand that or understand why. From all the people that we're talking to, they're like, well, you know, you guys should be so excited, like it's right near the finish line, and trust, we are more excited than ever because it's feeling very real at this point. But there's still the little demons that we fight in our head about, like, do we have this in check? Can this go wrong? And beyond that is the immensity of the stress just coursing through our body. Like I'm feeling so tense in my like shoulders, in my neck, my back. I feel shaky. I can feel kind of dizzy at times, but we're okay. We're just stressed. Kira's got 2 ulcers.
I think the one at the back of my throat's gone. Oh, it's going. It's not painful today, so that's good.
Excellent. Yeah, for anyone that hasn't noticed, today is the final pack.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, Kira and I are now packed, thank goodness. And to keep ourselves distracted and in a healthier headspace, we're doing some painting. We decided, with our luggage looking so black and plain, we figured, why not paint them? And because we don't expect that these suitcases are gonna last us forever, and we got them for pretty cheap, we figured, why not just paint them up?
I got some glue right here.
That's fine. Well, Kira just left to do her PCR test. Hers is an hour before mine, in a completely different town than mine, because she wasn't able to get it done where I went. But it's just kind of cool to see this all unfolding. And honestly, I've been so nervous about this test for so long, just because it's like one of those things where it's like, I have no issues doing a COVID test, but when you know that you have one to do, of course you start like second questioning yourself, and you're like, well, am I okay? Did I really pull my back because of carrying luggage around, or is that maybe something more? And then when you have that like a month in advance, it's like, oh my goodness, I just want this over and done with already. So in many ways, I feel like this is go time. Like, I'm as excited now as I would be if we were about to fly. So I'm just over the moon.
I'm just waiting to get my test. They're not quite open yet. I think I'm the first one here this morning, so. But here we go.
Well, I'm on my way now to get my PCR test. This is the last step that we really have to do before we fly, so a little bit nerve-wracking.
I have had my test, and we're now back home. We got the car washed on the way home. Very exciting. It was super simple. The test, I was in there for like maybe 30 seconds in the nurse's office, and it's the best test I've had so far, so all good. Now wait for the results, print them off, and get on a plane.
Well, hopefully Kira got more of that than I did, because I completely forgot to record anything. But I just finished my PCR test. Honestly, it was very simple. I walked in, they confirmed the information that they had on the requisition form that they gave me, and I had to sit and wait for like 5 seconds, and then they brought me in, and yeah, both nostrils, 10 seconds, very uncomfortable, but all said and done, I'm just so ecstatic, and I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, we're going to Australia. I just can't wait to see our results, because I know that they're gonna be negative, and yeah, we got this. We're going to Oz. So, yeah, Kira and I are both tested and done. And as far as I hear, she had a relatively smooth experience.
Oh, super easy. Literally no time at all in the chair. And the easiest one I've had to do so far. Didn't hurt at all.
So, we're going to Australia.
We are just finishing up our editing right now, and we just got our results back for our PCR test, and we're both negative. So all we have to do now is get on a plane.
We fly tomorrow. And again, thank you for everyone that's like followed along on our journey through this lockdown period. And finally, after waiting for this since the beginning of October, it's all coming to a wrap.
Yeah. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and like, and leave us a comment down below if you like our videos.
And hit the little bell notification if you want to see more.
There'll definitely be a lot more to come. See you next time. Bye.